Hi guys, it's me, Becky. Sorry I've been gone for a bit. We've been just trying to figure out plans for this week, and it looks like I'm going to make a quick run to Casey over the next couple days to mow the lawn and clean the lawn up so keep the neighbors off our backs about turning us into the police about the yard not being maintained. And then I'll come back up here for the weekend because Scott really needs a down weekend. Although, you know, when we're up here, it's not really a down weekend. It's like he doesn't relax. If we don't go do something together, he's working on a project. That's just how he is. He doesn't do vacations. He's good for maybe 2 or 3 days, and then he starts acting poorly. And so anyway, that's how he is, and I love him just the way he is. So I wanted to come back and share a couple things really quick, and then I'm going to do another video, but it'll probably take me a while to get that one uploaded because it's going to be a process video on doing the mail art envelopes. And so first I want to show you, this is what I have left of my care package from Laura, who sent it to me over a year ago. And I have been working on something, utilizing it. If you remember, it was this kit, and she told me not to open it until she gave me guidelines, but she never gave me any guidelines. And I decided I'd go ahead and work on it and see if I'm close to what she wanted done. And of course now Howie wants in. So this is what I've come up with. Let me let Howie in real quick. Hang on, Howie, because he'll dig at this screen. Come on, baby. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll just prop the door, and then he and Tippy can come in and out as they want to. So I ended up, it came with 2 smaller binder rings, but I went in my stash and got some bigger ones just so I could get all of these in here. I've covered the pages, both sides, but as I covered them, I made it so as you look through and you flip this one up, this is right side up, this is right side up. Okay, and then the next page. And around the edges of the dividers, I painted with the gold luminescent paint. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. But I did that on each one. Then I made 4 pages, double-sided pages for each section. So there's 12 pages in here. And I used that new 110 pound cardstock that I got at Michael's the other day. And I'm going to bring you in just a little bit closer. There we go. And so, yeah, everything's covered on both sides. And I cut the pages slightly smaller than the dividers. I had a note written about how big these were, but it's a 1/4 inch smaller all around. And I just made the holes to match the holes in the dividers, of course. But then I've gone through, and when it's a double face page, I kind of tried to make them look like they match. And I just like how this has turned out. Really pretty. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I'll probably put pictures in it. And on this one, I made some flowers using the leftover bits of the paper, using just punches. My punches that I use to make flowers. Uh-oh. I'm trying to find my small one. Like I use this one. And this one. And I've even used this one like this. And then for the little ones, you can see I have I'll move these over here. I punched out a little circle, and what I did, I can't show you on here, but I put a little circle down with a little bit of glue, then I set the leaves in it, and then a little bit more glue, and then the flower, and I make them like that separately, and then I glue them to the page as a unit. That way they can set up and glue, and I did that with these 2. So it's got a little circle of paper just to hold the layers together. Okay. And there's another divided page. And this is all using just the papers Laura sent me. I cut one page wrong. I cut it a 1/4 inch short. So what I did is I added a strip and then I cut to the right measurement, and it nearly looks like it's supposed to be like that, see? So even if you cut short, don't toss it aside or throw it out or anything. Just make you a little strip behind it and then cut your size to size, your piece to size, and just go on with that. And then there's a couple more handmade flowers there. I didn't put a lot of embellishments on it because I'll wait until I've, added pictures or whatever I'm going to do with this. So I'm hoping this is kind of what Laura had in mind. I'm just doing a flip through on these. This paper was just beautiful that Laura sent me. So I hope, Laura, you're watching this. We miss you. So this is what I did with that kit you sent me. And I'm going to pull out the fairy. She sent me some fairy stamps too. And I think I'm going to do some fairies on some just white cardstock, maybe. I don't know. Or I might just stamp a fairy and emboss it here and there throughout. So that's that Laura made me. So if I wanted, I could get one of those stands and let it hang and then flip it over. But we'll see. I might get Scott to make me a stand for it. But I'll play that by ear. Then the other thing I wanted to share is I found this book on waterfalls of upstate South Carolina, and it was only $1. And in here they said that Falls Creek Falls that we hiked that took us 2 hours each direction, it's supposed to be a 10-minute hike. But they give a different location to park than I found online. Because they've got a different one. Because they talk about the trail is, you can hear it when you park. So I'm not sure where they parked, but I was going to show that to Scott, but I forgot to. But for $1, that'll give us an idea of the other ones. Now, this is my little quote journal. I shared this before, but I've added these flowers, and I made these flowers with Jen Evers on her last live broadcast on how to use UD and put glitter and other things in the UD. So that's what I've done. And then what I did is I punched the flowers out of some lightweight recycled chipboard like cereal box and things like that. And some of these have UD and embossing powders. Some are just the UD. Some, like this was the first one I did, and I didn't put any color or ink on the chipboard, so you see the kind of brown to it. But then I added some of my magic scraps, these things. I just sprinkled a little bit of that on the warm UD, and then I heated from below again, and it softened the UD, and then the magic scraps kind of just go down in it. They sink. And I did some glitter on that one too. Now the cheap glitter from Dollar General melted when I put the heat to it to soften the UD again. So I wouldn't recommend an inexpensive glitter because it doesn't look as good as something a little bit, you see how that shiny that is? This is just a bunch of glitter I sprinkled on warm UD and reheated. And then this one's got the embossing powder in it as well. And then this is just the plain UD. And they can be dimensional. I've just used some miscellaneous brads I had in my stash, and I popped holes in my book. I might put a piece over this, but I thought I'd go through this, and I need to find a quote for this week, I think, because I've got 13 quotes in here so far, and Amy wanted me to read the quotes that I chose. So it's okay to be a glow stick. Sometimes we need to break before we shine. You're always one decision away from a totally different life. Creativity is not a competition, and that's by Autumn Sky Hall. I tried to, if it was a quote that was attached to its author, I tried to make sure the authors got credit in my book. This one says, once in a while, blow your own damn mind. Next one says, don't just be good to others, be good to yourself too. And that one says, just because my path is different doesn't mean I'm lost. And then the one with the fairy, it says, magic is believing in yourself. If you can do that, you can make anything happen. Johann Wolfgang van Gogh. So I just really like that one. And this one says, follow your soul, it knows the way. The secret of being happy is accepting where you are in life and making the most out of every day. That one's a little bit hard to read, but I know what it says, so. Okay, here's another real pretty one with a butterfly. I think Howie's tearing the bedroom up. He's got a new toy. All right, make today so awesome, yesterday gets jealous. The darkest nights produce the brightest stars. Say yes to new adventures. Happiness is having an appreciation for all that is around you. And I think that's where I left off, and I need one for this week because I think we're on week 14 of this year. But then I've already created backgrounds, so all I got to do is add quotes. This one's ready for a quote. This one's nearly ready for a quote. I think I'll add the quote and then maybe do a little doodling on the this corner up here. Like I did on this one, I put some doodling here. I might add some more doodling and stuff to this one, but I like how it turned out. This one's nearly ready. It needs some doodling and stuff. This one I think is just ready for a quote and ready to go. This one, I put a diamond dye leaf down, and then I went in the little openings with a glitter pen. Then I went over it with crackle medium, and that's how I got that weird little effect that looks like it's got veins in the leaf, and then I put glitter glue around the edge. And I'm not going to go through all of these because this one's not ready to do. But these were all done with just mixed media, grab and do, and sprays and things like that. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Went to the eye doctor today, and my eyes checked out good, and I don't even need new glasses, which is good because Scott needed 2 pair because he uses one for computers that get him, really up close, and then the other is every day, and it was quite expensive, but hopefully he'll be good to go for several years. So anyway, that's all I was going to share. Bye guys. Be back in a little bit.